Tulsa and Streatham, Mitcham Eastfield, Mitcham Junction, Hatchbridge, Carl Shorten and Sutton.
Can you go inside?
I don't want to go inside, innit?
Have you seen what time it is?
I don't care
How
what
long
time
have you been
it is.
outside?
You're not my dad, so don't tell me what to do, innit?
When did I say I was your dad?
I don't care.
Think of your family, yeah?
This is my family, innit?
This is your family.
Yes, it is, and what?
What do you think this is? Huh?
I don't care.
What?
What?
So come home, man.
Hey, come off me, man. Come, you man.
Follow my footsteps. To be honest, I don't really care.
Fine.
Yo, Bobby. You're right. Safe, man. You know me, man. It's all blessed. Your family issues, yeah. These youngers. So how long you back for?
Oh, I'm out, so.
Out? For real?
Yeah.
What happened? Taliban done blown you up again? Or are you joining them now? What's this? So you're gonna do now, man?
I have no idea. No idea.
I shit you not, he's starting the place up. A fucking gunpoint, mentalist. They bang him up for 2 years. 2 years, a fucking rapist has less time. 2 points? Said he did it because no one would give him a job. Our lot are dropping like fucking flies out here. Nobody gives a fuck. We're totally fucking redundant, you know? No purpose. You want that?
No, right.
I keep having that fucking dream about Tomo getting hit in the head with that 40 cal. Except, in a dream, I saved the rest of us. I mean, the grenade still don't explode when it hits him. Still kills him, no? How's that even possible? Did you get any of that?
What?
What's the matter? You right?
Yeah, no, I'm fine. Cheers.
Nice one.
Well, don't worry, mate. Nothing's going to happen to us.
Because I've got a plan for us. Fucking Paris don't die.
Reorg in hell.
Cheers.
Cheers.
The fuck, man? Are you fucking fresh or something? This is our end, you get me? Fucking bare rude, man.
It's a bit late for you boys, isn't it? Now fuck off.
You're fucking dead, man, Miller.
So you're the real-life Call of Duty. I heard you tried to teach my little man how to play.
Well, you know. You should have taught him if he's going to play with guns. He should learn how to use one.
Them youngers, huh? They all want that rep. They think it's a strap that gives them that power, that respect.
Don't worry. I got time.
Not some little you know. I ain't strapped. You know, I could use my Nike in my operation. School my people them in some urban combat. Teach them how to shoot properly.
I don't think you want to turn your home into a war zone, do you?
Look around you. What do you think this place is, Let me tell you something. You already been working for me. Them Taliban, they done put the drug trade in recession before 9/11. You aren't fighting a drug trade. You're protecting. Army brainwashed you, man, into believing the invasion was about fucking up Al-Qaeda. Capturing Mr. Bin Laden, yeah. Sorry to burst your bubble, soldier. But it's all about protecting supply lines. Making sure that that Afghan opium finds its way to the Russians, and then they get the KLA to bring it in. And the whole thing is protected by the CIA. The government need my products, see? It's the only thing generating proper cash for them banks nowadays, you understand? Liquidity. I mean, all that money, it's gotta go somewhere. Through them banks there, comes out clean. There's always a war party waiting to ambush you, Miller. Come on. You should know that. Anyway, like your man Bush said, innit? It's either you're with us, or you're against us. Think about it. Come check you later. Soldier.
Hello, sir. Nice to meet you. Good to meet you, mate. Have a seat. Thank you, sir.
Danny, why don't you go get the man a drink? So,
you two brothers then, are you?
what's that?
You two brothers?
Aye, well, we, different mammy. Same dad. We hear you're something of a hero.
Who said that, then, Dad?
No. No, I'm a human behavior specialist.
Are you?
And the way I understand it is the army had big plans for you. Why'd you quit?
What, Afghanistan?
Aye.
Didn't have the zest for it anymore, you know what I mean, sir?
We're negotiating with the Taliban before the politicians realise it. You find a job yet?
No.
There's not much use for your skill set in the civilian world, though, is there? So, Danny, your pal Miller here tells me you're so far back in the closet you're in fucking Narnia.
So is he here or what?
Why do you sit down and shut up? Cheers, lads.
Cheers.
Man, these youngers think Jones is such a bad man. All because he murked Errol Cox for the estate. And Errol was a fucking psycho, you get me? Jones gonna fuck my little brother up, you know. My family didn't come to this country for this shit. Fuck it, maybe I should just murk Jones myself, man.
What you need to do is get Ryan off the estate, and then the pair of you get as far the fuck away from here as possible.
Out there? How'd I survive out there, man? How many Taliban you kill in Afghanistan, Bobby?
Hundreds. All right, give her a go.
Fawaz Abdullah. He's a UK national of Saudi origin. Came to school here and had the time of his life. Screwed anything that wasn't nailed down and drank his way into the OR. Then he goes home, finds God. Goes off to live with a tribe in the Baluchistan region of Pakistan. A spiritual pilgrimage to the birthplace Ramzi Youssef. He went through the madrasas in Pakistan, Al-Qaeda training camps in Afghanistan in the 90s. He's completely committed. He has the backing of any number of rich Saudis who are sympathetic to his cause. He's highly organized and very disciplined. A few years ago, he disappeared into Peshawar. And 2 years ago, he turns up here in London. I'm looking for reliable men I can trust.
Well, I appreciate the offer.
I'm offering you the chance to get the job done right this time.
So what would I have to do? Delta Bravo check.
Delta okay?
Bravo okay. Stand by. 2 targets moving towards a
Black, Jaguar.
registration R282.
282.
Facing up the hill.
Up the hill.
Targets are on the move. Left off the main.
Roger that.
Stop. On the right, 200 off the main.
Roger that.
Changing vehicles to a black X5. Last 3, Victor, Tango, Lima.
Roger that.
On the move to the main, repeat, on the move to the main. They're on the move.
Bobby, target is on the move.
Roger that, let them go. Stick with their contact.
What are you doing? He's not the priority.
We stick with the target.
Negative. Trust me on this, Dan. Do you have the eyeball?
Roger that. New target's moving. He's turning right off the main.
Roger that.
Stop. He's out the car, walking away.
Jimmy. I'm after him on foot.
He's turning left at the junction. You take him, yeah?
Heads up.
What time is it?
Midnight.
Give it a couple hours. If there's no movement, I'll go in.
It was Dan's idea to follow the bloke.
Dan, I need you to take care of that thing for me, all right?
Yeah, of course.
It's a 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100%
Yeah. See you later.
Yeah. Is that it?
Not quite. Come with me. Robert Miller. Jerry's with the Home Office.
Hello, sir. Nice to meet you.
Chris tells me you served in the Paras. I heard about the ambush at Kajaki. Very heroic.
Well, that depends on your point of view, sir.
Very confusing, this war on terror. Our enemy does not make the distinction between civilian and combatant. There are over 2,000 suspected terrorists operating in the UK alone, and that number is increasing daily. Please, sit down.
Thank you, sir.
Contest 2 program. Government initiative. 60,000 civilians being trained to deal with the terrorist threat. Everyone from shopping center managers to security guards. Chris and I act as consultants to the program.
With all due respect, I put my time in, sir.
You did, without reservation. And I'm going to ask you for your help once more. This is the business we've chosen. Connolly's great game is still being played. We need men with your particular skill set. Until today, we had no idea that the plot you uncovered even existed. But we should have. Do you recognize this young woman? Her name is Elena Wallace.
Yeah, I saw her with Abdullah.
She's our informant.
Informant? We were told that Al-Qaeda never used women.
Every parasite adapts to its host and evolves. It's only a question of time.
Why her? Why is she so special?
Because she bridges two worlds, East and West, and she can move freely in both. She met Abdullah at the University of London as a student. He wanted to radicalize her. Instead, she came to us. We've been unable to make contact with her for the last 3 months. We think there's another plot, but what that is exactly, we haven't been able to ascertain.
What does she do for Abdullah?
Whatever he requires.
Do you trust her?
We want you to make contact with her and find out what's going on.
Jones's locker.
So what?
Do you want to get yourself killed?
I'll burn his fucking drugs.
You happy?
It's a big order, my friend. I'm not. You're planning a war?
It's necessary. Starting an army. Need to get my people trained up.
Where you train them? Here? This shithole?
Wherever how.
Stay away from Jones.
Yeah?
I'll call you when it's ready. You stay out of trouble, huh?
You upset? What is it Sun Tzu says about warfare? You never let your enemy impose his will on you. You need any help, Miller? Let me know.
This tracker's magnetised, so it's great for using on cars. Just pop in the SIM card and call it from your mobile.
Black coffee, please, mate.
Alana Wallace.
Eliana. You one of Turner's men?
That's right.
What's your name?
Miller.
Interesting meeting place. You often hang around women's toilets?
Yeah.
What do you want?
Information about Abdullah.
Your people seem to have a good enough handle on that. Tell Turner I don't know anything. Miller.
She's terrified.
Abdullah stepped up her security too. He's hired a bunch of Chechens. They're not here for the jihad. They're here for the money. Also,
We have to consider the possibility that she's been feeding us false intel, maybe even from the start.
You don't trust her?
You earn trust.
What does she gain by feeding us false intel?
She came to us 2 years ago. Since then, she's been working with these people non-stop. Who knows what effect that could have?
And she's perfect cover for him.
She came out of En al-Halway. It's a refugee camp in Lebanon. That's a tough town. She's dual nationality. Her father was a British aid worker. She speaks 5 languages. That's perfect cover. Hey. You know you're the first bloke I've sent in who she didn't tell to fuck off. Good job. You stay on her.
Zero, this is Alpha 3-1, contact over. Zero, send over. Alpha 3-1, large IED explosion, 3 minutes ago, near the road junction at Red 2. We have 3 injured, and looks like 2 dead. Request immediate cavivac, roger so far, over. Zero, roger, over. Alpha 3-1, enemy fire position is unknown, but there are people on the ridge line to the east. Request overwatch air support. Zero, roger, over. Contact right, contact right. Where's the enemy? Wait, we've got civvies coming out of the building. Fuck me, they shot them. Request air support, request air support. Zero, roger. Air support allocated with you in 5. Belgium will be marked with green smoke, 300 meters west of my location behind the buildings, over. Zero, roger. Out. What are you doing? She's dead! She's dead, they're all dead! Bobby, leave her! Leave her, she's dead! We have to go now! She's dead! She's dead, she's dead!
Chris has got me running all over. Otherwise I'd be able to help you out with this bird. I haven't had this much excitement since Kajaki. Just make sure we don't let this one end up with a sign on her.
Wouldn't let us do our job though, would they, Dan?
Well, don't you get some kit, mate? You look fucked. I'll take this first one.
You know you need to come clean. They think you're feeding them shit. They're getting impatient. Hold out your hand. Make contact.
So what? Just walk. Fuck off, you benders.
going to ask you some questions. If you answer truthful, no more pain. You understand? You understand?
Yes, I understand, all right?
Good. What is your name?
Dave. My name's Dave.
You lie to me again, I'll open you up.
Robert O'Neill.
Yeah. See? And what do you do, Robert O'Neill?
What do you mean, what do I do?
Unemployed, all right? I don't do shit.
But today you do something, huh? Why do you follow that couple?
Because they looked like they had money.
Military, huh?
I was.
But redundant now. You have no business in this country, so you steal from people. Where your troops serve? Iraq? Afghanistan?
Afghanistan.
Stupid war.
So I've heard.
You want me to kill him?
Dan, I've had fucking nightmares. Come and get me, will you? I'm down by the water, some fucking place. I'll go and stand on the main road.
All right.
Fuck.
Okay.
Pressure.
Okay.
That's good, mate. I need to lie down, Dan.
Okay. All right. On the front. Up. No, this way. This way. Head up. Okay. Water?
I need some water, mate.
Okay.
Bobby. I'm off. No, it's no good.
What?
Still an ugly bastard. Was it Jones?
What about you?
Was it Jones?
It was Ryan. And his youths.
Bastards.
You could go up there with a strap, blow his fucking head off. You could do that. You've killed people.
Yeah.
I got money.
Speak to Jones.
Shut the fuck up, Milo!
You can go.
Hold on, arms up.
Rat-tat-tat-tat. Rat. Bang! Zina. Get you man chained up. I mean some proper army shit, you see me? He'd be more dangerous than these little dickheads out there.
You seeing this?
Yeah, some any jokes here.
Some bullshit, blood. March man into death. That's power. Well?
I need something.
So you want a favor now?
Let Ryan go.
Why would I do that?
Because I've asked you.
Oh. Negotiating. Come on. Gotta give me something in return.
You get to feel good about yourself.
Oh, come on, drop me out. You're acting all soft, Miller. Making me feel well choked up.
You don't need him.
You're right, actually. I don't need him. But I'm his older. I'm the one he looks up to, me. I really think you're missing a point, you know. We're all somebody's bitch. Even you, soldier. You tell that fucking Fahad you don't have a brother. What are you gonna do when they pull this shit all down? Where you gonna go then?
A year ago, I arranged for 12 Muslim men from across the country to go to Pakistan, to train for jihad. I recruited them, indoctrinated them, and shipped them off to the training camps. I brought them back to the UK and turned them loose.
Why?
Remember Mumbai? 4 3-man teams. They were assigned designated locations. The targets they selected for themselves. One thing for sure, it's high-value targets. Tourist locations. I was told to let it develop. I was assured that it would be stopped at the 11th hour. I did everything Turner asked.
Why not shut it down now?
Turner didn't tell you about the plot, did he? Did he tell you Abdallah's an asset of the Pakistani ISI? The intelligence service? They financed this operation. I was there when it was given the go-ahead.
So when's it gonna happen?
They're waiting for the weapons to arrive.
How do we know when the weapons arrive?
All I know is they're being brought in by boat. I don't know times or dates. But it's gonna happen very soon.
What about the cells? Does Abdullah know where they are?
No one knows where they are. They become ghosts. All we know is where to drop the weapons.
Where's that? Should have been told, Chris.
You're right, I'm sorry. But you gained her trust. That's what matters. She's talking to you.
She doesn't know where the cells are, so...
It's not your job to save this girl, Miller. She knew what she was getting into. This is not Afghanistan. She knows. Believe me, she knows. That's why I want you to bring her in.
I don't think that's a good idea.
I'm not asking you.
Chris, listen.
No, you listen. Do you honestly want the death of hundreds of civilians on your hands? Because that's what this is.
So why haven't we shut this thing down, then?
We would have. If we knew where the cells were.
Whether you know where the cells are or not, you need to be thinking about it.
Hello, Aliena.
You're aware of why we asked you here today?
If I knew where the cells were, don't you think I would have told you?
That's what we're here to find out.
I thought your men were watching them.
Why the silence?
Your men were becoming sloppy. I couldn't take the risk. After all, I'm the one with everything to lose.
Tell us about the weapons. When and how are they being brought in?
They're being brought in by an ex-KLA gangster. Kosovo.
Where's the weapons drop?
I don't know.
Is there anything you do know?
I know that the head of the ISI can only be appointed with the approval of the CIA.
What?
Abdallah is an ISI asset. If they're funding this operation, who sanctioned it? Who gave the order?
The fact that Al-Qaeda might have infiltrated the Pakistani ISI is irrelevant.
Not infiltrated. The ISI and the CIA is Al-Qaeda.
What exactly do you hope to achieve with this nonsense? We are neither ISI or CIA.
You knew where the cells were when they were brought back to the UK. You could have arrested them, but you didn't. Why?
Why didn't you warn us about the bomb factory?
I didn't know.
Find the cells, and we'll put an end to this.
You know what I realized today? Whatever the outcome is, I'm easily disposable.
Do you know where the cells are? Eliana, you can trust me. You know you can.
The war on terror will escalate. Al-Qaeda defines our very existence now. We're the enemy, at war with ourselves. Where do you say served? Afghanistan, Iraq?
Both.
Then you know that the only option we have in Afghanistan is pull out or negotiate. Pull over here.
Figure out a way, I promise. You're not alone, all right?
Farhad! Farhad!
He ain't there.
Where is he?
Gone, man.
Gone where?
Feds is looking for him, you get me?
Why, what happened?
Fucking two tried to assassinate Tyrone, man. He's a dead man, same as you'll be. Pow, pow!
The weapons are being delivered tonight.
By the Kosovan?
Yeah. Amush.
Where? Come with me.
Eliana, this is Dan. We serve together.
How's it going, all right?
Hey,
Dan will look after you.
I don't need babysitting.
I know. Be back in a while, yeah?
Mela, you sure about this?
Jesus. Bobby, you didn't even tell her your name.
Find the weapons. This ends.
That's my boy. You did it. We got these bastards. Right. Let's have them then.
So what do we do now?
Now we take out the cells.
Killed him.
Oh, Ramush.
Killed him on his boat.
Forget about it. I'll be taken care of. You go home and get some rest. I won't forget what you did.
Hey.
Take care of yourself.
You too. Where's Dan?
Had to leave. Why didn't you tell me he's Chris's brother?
Trust Dan with my life.
But I don't trust Chris.
Let's not do this now, Aliana, okay?
What happened to you? Robert.
What's done is done. Can't undo it.
But it's not over.
No. And Ramush is dead. I fucked up. I have to put it right. I've located one of the cells. Oh, shit never changes.
Read it.
Let's just do it.
Read it!
You fucking read it.
Read it, shithead!
Fuck it, let's just get this over with.
Go on then, fucking saw it then!
No. Pull that flat. Yeah.
Oh my God, I know him. He's one of Turner's men.
Cowboy. Come on. Just breathe. Just breathe in. And out.
I can't breathe.
You're all right, okay?
They'll hunt us.
You saved my life, Aliana. Aliana, listen, I'm gonna take you to the train station. You get on a train, you disappear. You know how to do that.
They wanted the attack to happen the whole time. I was just put there to make sure Abdallah carried out their orders.
You did what you had to. Some things are only solved one way.
Chris used us both. He's running the cells.
What you gonna do?
Don't worry about me.
Goodbye, Robert.
Yeah.
You're my assassin then, Danny.
They know what you've been doing. You've been well dipped, buddy. They're all over you. They picked up Aliana. Look, I'm sorry.
Where is she?
I don't fucking know. Oi, I swear on my life, I don't know. They don't tell me shit. I was just ordered to tell you.
Ordered? You're a mercenary now, Dan. Not in the army. I won't ask you again, Dan.
She's gone. All right, she's gone, and there ain't nothing you can do about it.
Is she dead?
You need to walk away. Because they're gonna fucking slut you, Bobby. Do you understand that?
Where is she? All right, you give them a message from me.
Bobby, as your friend, I'm telling you to get as far the fuck away from here as possible.
Paratroopers don't die. They reorgan out. You can.
Hello, Jerry. Where is she?
We put her on a plane this morning. To the Lebanon. That's where she wanted to go.
Bullshit.
Is the gun really necessary?
Where is she?
The organizing principle of any society is for war. The basic authority of a modern state over its people resides in its war powers. Today, it's oil. Tomorrow, water. It's what we like to call the God business. Guns, oil, and drugs. But there's a problem.
I don't give a shit.
Our way of life. It's over. It's unsustainable and in rapid decline. That's why we implement demand destruction. We continue to make money as the world burns. But for this to work, the people have to remain ignorant of the problem until it's too late. That's why we have triggers in place. 9/11, 7/7, WMDs. A population in a permanent state of fear does not ask questions. Our desire for war becomes its desire. A willing sacrifice. You see? Fear is justification. Fear is control. Fear is money. You're a brilliant soldier, and I could still use someone like you.
I'll ask you one more time. Where is she?
Do you know the term train tracking and batterying? Perhaps you should look closer to home. The young men of your estate. So vicious. Poor Elena wouldn't stand.